Hey, what's up, everybody? It is good to be back. I was streaming for like 28 seconds, so I wonder if the algorithm's just going to completely shutter the stream because it's basically a duplicate. I streamed for 28 seconds and then realized I had something I had to do and then had to cut it off really quickly. I didn't get the calendar invite till like 10 minutes before a meeting. And you're like, oh wait, I do have one more meeting today. So did that meeting, yeah, so that is what I did. So first off, if you're joining us in the YouTube chat, welcome. If you're joining us on X, actually you're not joining us on X because I have to do something tricky with X in order to make it work. So let's see. Let me go to my home. X is so weird how you have to do all this weird stuff and you just can't live stream like a normal person. So, what's up, everybody? Let's see. Or it doesn't show up on your timeline. Okay, I think we got that. I think we got that down. I think we're good to go. Hopefully everything's good for you guys. I think I need to turn my music down. How about that? Let's just turn that down just a little bit, so it's like soft background noise. You know, just like, you know, you don't need to turn lo-fi into dubstep. So okay, so what I wanted to do. If you guys want to join me, I was looking to... Oh, you know what? That awesome kick counter that we made? No. Spam bot? No. Deleted. That awesome kick counter that we made, I wanted to get that up on stream. But I think I have to import it as source. Browser... Kick live count. This was one that we did not too long ago. Let's see, local file, and then you go to browse, OBS guest name tag live stream, and then I think it's in stream asset folder, kick view counter. There it is. And then refresh the cache. Okay. And then I have to interact. And then size. Let's make the size large. Save and start. Oh, don't want to make it large. Make it medium. All right, this kick counter it is still not, it's weird, it's still off. It's still off. I don't know why. Well, we're gonna leave it like it is right now and we can fix it. Because that is what we can do. So we're going to put that in the top right corner there. And boom. And nobody's watching us on Kick. Or it's not working. I suspect nobody's watching us on Kick. But we got that Kick counter up. There's a lot more we could do. We could do well, why don't we fix... If you look at the size of this, it's cut off. See, so the resolution is cut off. So I think the first thing we need to do is we need to have let's have Claude fix this problem. So we'll put this right up here where we can see it. And then we'll transition to Claude. Okay, so let's so this is how easy it is to do. It's unbelievable how incredible. Well, we had one person in Kick because we had a bot, but maybe it doesn't count that. I has to count that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do. What shall we do? Let's make our prompt. Let's make a kick counter for overlay for an OBS browser. You will export the file as. How we export the file as an HTML. You will keep the counter consistent with every theme. Yeah, with the theme of the themes you have made so far. How about this? I like to do this. Give me a few design choices for the counter prior to finalizing the HTML. See if it does this. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great day. While it's doing this, I want to talk about sort of how I got involved in live streaming. I did live streaming for an organization called Apologia Studios back in 2015. So this was prior to Trump winning the election. This was prior to the social media crackdowns. We were able to kind of get started on this kind of right away when I got there. And basically I saw, I don't know if this was 2016 or 2017. I don't know exactly remember when exactly it was that we actually started it. But I noticed that live news stations were doing Facebook Lives. And I thought there has to be a way these live news stations are doing these Facebook Lives in such a way that they're able to bring broadcast quality cinema cameras out into the field. Like, how is that possible? And I did some Google searches and some research on the tech that the cameramen were using, and it was a device called a Teradek. And I looked up a Teradek. Look at these options we got. I think we should keep it in line with the font that we have. Does chat have any options? If you're in the chat, you got any suggestions for which one? I like the same font with the Nothing You Can Do font, which is the sketch font that we're using for pretty much everything else. And that says followers. This says, do we say followers? Kick counter. Oh, I didn't specify. Well, which one do we like? I don't know if I like the big one so much. Well, actually, the big one might actually be the strategy. Actually, the one that says kick. Let's just do 2. And it's going to export that, and it's going to be wrong. But a follower count is good because that's your followers, right? So that's probably important to have anyway. So, anyway, so I looked at this device called Teradek. I think it was like $1,000. Plus, we had to get like a Verizon USB internet with a SIM. So I remember pitching that. I was like, what if we had this, we got this Teradek, and then we could take our cinema lenses to the clinic, to the Mormon temple, to all these other places, and that would be, and look, it's done. Okay, let's to update the count manually. I don't want to update the count manually. What is going on? That is not right. Okay, let's redo this prompt because I messed up this prompt. Let's see. Let's make a Kick live viewer count. Count overlay for an OBS. You will export the file as HTML. You will keep the counter consistent with the theme of the scenes you have made. Give me a few design choices for the prior to finalizing the HTML. Make sure that this directly understands the exact amount of live viewers in real time without having to manually update. Maybe that'll work. Oh, you know what? There was also another thing we need to do. If you guys look at this design, there's this green line on the right side here. Let's see if I can point to it. There's a green line right down here. Right here. There's a green line, and okay. Oh, good news. There are usable endpoints. Yes. Okay, so going back to story time. Oh, we got one viewer, it looks like, on Kick. The big nasty broken counter is live updating, so that's cool. What's up, one viewer? Oh, that looks so much better. Is that what it's? I hope this is what it's gonna be. I hope it looks like this. That looks so good. So anyway, so I got the Terra deck. We got the broadcast cinema qualities, and we did our first lives in like 2016, 2017. Basically for real IRL, like before anybody was doing like I maybe guess people were doing IRL from like their phones and stuff, but this was like cinema quality IRL stuff we would do in crazy environments. And that's how I got started live streaming. At the time, like the algorithm was like really rewarding people that went live and did this sort of stuff. So so it looks like we got a chat, but it's not showing up on the why is it not showing up down there? Well, thank you whoever's in the chat. Let me fix this. Why do we not have our chat activated? It should do it every time. Alright. Maybe that did it. There we go. There we go. But that chat is so... Oh, it's Ivy! He says, I'm here. What's up, Ivy? I haven't heard from you in a while. My wife says hello, too. What was I saying? Oh, okay. Oh, look at look at that green. Look at that green line. Oh, this is so much better. I like this one. It's option 4, right, chat? Is that what we're going with? Option 4 with that green border. It's gorgeous. Let's do that. We're going with 4, the bordered panel. Of course we are. So yeah, so we didn't have the algorithm. The algorithm was really rewarding people who went live at the time, and we could do. I mean, we were getting 700,000-800,000 people watching every time we went live. We grew our YouTube channel based off of that, and so I've always been like really heavily involved in live streaming ever since then. That was all something I did that was really key, and kind of got into documentary work. Worked for an ad agency for a while and started to pay attention to things like Twitch and Kick, and that's kind of where we're at now. But when I was working at Apologia, one of the things I wanted to do was we were doing a fundraiser for our nonprofit organization, and I was doing the fundraiser for the nonprofit organization, and what I wanted to do was I wanted a real-time telethon counter that was able to track how much donations we got live. So when somebody donated, the number would go up immediately, and so everyone in the chat could go, "Yay! There's more donations." That was kind of like the idea, and we did that actually. We did that, and that worked really well. But in order to do that, the complexity of what I had to do to do that, I had to get a developer. Luckily, he was at the church I was at. I got the developer, and I had to make a custom API that would basically just pull from Stripe the amount of donations that we were getting in. Every few seconds, it would just do an API call and check. And then if that number was higher, it would animate the number up in a celebratory way. And then I had that number be placed on a blue screen that I could chroma key, right? And so this is what you had to do. And then I had to select the font manually. It couldn't be changed. So we had the font, we had the number, we blue screened it, chroma keyed it, and then we put it as an overlay. And I think we were using Wirestream at the time, because I don't think OBS was really like that big of a deal. So we were using this program called Wirestream that I think that we had to pay like $1,000 for, which OBS is way more powerful and usable. And so yeah, but we were able to do it. I had to hire a developer. You had to build the API calls. You had to do all that yourself. And so the other day, I was on live stream, and I was trying to fix YouTube chat, because YouTube chat never updates properly. And so I said, "Hey chat, what if we just see what Claude can do?" And I had Claude design this thing. So let's why are we getting failed attempts? Okay, let's close that. Let's see. Here's for I'm King Ginger. Every 30 seconds pulls viewer counts from the live stream when the count changes. Let's add this. Let's see if this works. Says everything is good to go. We'll find out. Let's just refresh the one we had. Properties, browse. Kick viewer count at 315. That was it. Yeah. And then body background transparent for the custom CSS. And then this has to be 360 by 80. 360 by 80. And refresh cache. Alright, I don't know if that's working. No, Kix API can sometimes block browser-based requests due to Cloudflare. OBS browser sources and enforce cores the same way as a regular browser does, so it should work. We see no data showing up. There's a commented out section in the code which instructs for setting up a free Cloudflare worker proxy as a fallback. Takes about 5 minutes. Why do it didn't do that last time. Last time the other one just worked. Let's just ask it. Why is it not working? You're right, the follower counter had a working demo mode built in that showed the count incrementing live. Let me add the same approach here so it works immediately out of the box with a real API fetch layered on top. Got it. That one had an API commented out and just ran a demo. It was a demo simulation? So the views weren't even real? Oh no. Okay. I was being faked. My view counts were fake. That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. The moment real data comes back, the demo stops. Can we test this? That the API is working correctly? I mean, paste this URL. If it returns JSON, whoops, why didn't that happen? Paste this URL. If it returns JSON, it does return JSON. Okay. JSON, look for the live stream object. If you're live, you'll see is live true. Is live true. Got it. Viewer count 1. Open viewer counter.html in Chrome. Right click inspect console tab. You'll see either. Okay, let's do that. Well, let's do that. Right click, inspect, console, lift BB boxes. What is going on? Errors. I thought that was it. Let's see. What's it want me to do? Open kickviewer.account.html in Chrome. Oh, it wants me to open it in Chrome. Okay. I don't have Chrome as a shareable window. Right click, inspect, console. Now what? Or no error. The real count replaced the demo number. But I think we do have one viewer though. Let's do some bug fixing. Okay. Man, it'd be way more helpful if I had more kick viewers too, by the way. Because then you can see if 0 equals... That was another thing you could do, font. It's 1 is literally drawn as a single diagonal slash. Is that true? Is that true, chat? What is that scroll bar right there? Oh, it's this. Oh, okay. There we go. Browser. Okay. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Get rid of that scroll bar. That's annoying. Okay. So let's fix this. Here one should now look like a proper one. Click properties. Alright. That looks like... Well, I guess for one viewer, that's what it'll look like until we get 2 viewers, right? I think that's kind of where we're at. Let's get rid of this. And then let's scale it down a little bit. And then we'll put it right here. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe it needs to be in the left-hand corner here. All right. Yeah, that works. What about when we're in browser mode? Let's remove that. Yes. Yeah, let's put this right down here. We'll shrink it. Put it right under there. There we go. All right, now we actually got a Twitch counter. Let's scoot it up a little bit so it looks nice. There we go. That works. Now we just need to see. Someone said, should I be on acid for this? It might help. It wouldn't hurt. Let's see this. Let's see if we go to Kick, if we actually go to our Kick stream. What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for being in the chat. Let's see. If I go to I wonder if I go to my actual stream. Go to my channel. Maybe that'll count it as another view and we can see if it goes up. Alright. Total viewers. It's still saying 1 viewer. It's counting me. I need if you're watching, go to kick.com/I'mKingGinger and and test the view count for me. It's hard to do when you got one view, you know? Oh, you know, if I had like thousands of viewers, this would have been really easy. So what, you know what else we need to do? We need to replace, let's see, if I go to browser, there's this weird 3 lines here. So this would be, I think we would consider this a Kick counter live stream browser. Okay. So let's so for the live stream browsing scene. there is a green line in between the browser border and camera and chat border. This should be removed. The green line goes vertical all the way down. We should just remove this line. Oh, let's see what this see what this does. The green sidebar border. Maybe that's what it's called. You never know. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's it. So we should be able to download this HTML. And then this is live stream browsing, so we should just be able to replace it. Yes. And then we should go to our browser window that's currently locked. And then, oh, we get another, then we should be able to go, oh, browser 3, it's currently locked. And then properties. Oh, I think that did it. There we go. How does that look? How's that look, chat? Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, we got 2 viewers watching on Kick now, so it works. The view count works. It took a really long time to get that view count up. Just one, so we know that it works. But you know, it's not using the font because the one looks like a slash, right? So, but that bold font's not bad. I'm down with that. Hey, what's up, my second viewer? Thank you so much for joining the chat so we can check our view count and make sure it works. So, but no, that works. So you can design all your Kick elements just in Claude. It's crazy. What I wonder what let's ask Claude. What other functions can you do design that would make for a great stream? I want you to investigate the best streamers and their layouts and let me know what I am missing. I wonder what I could design for OBS plugins too. That would be crazy. But I think in order to actually do the OBS plugins, we'd actually have to close OBS. If I do that, I close the stream. What do you have? Be right back screen. We should do a be right back screen. A stream ending outro stream. What are the options? Alert overlays, new follower, new subscriber, donation tips. I see the problem is, like, if I do these like donation tips and raid alerts, like those sort of things, I don't ever get those, so it'd be very hard to be able to test it. You know? Let's see. Scene transition stinger. An animated transition that plays between scene switches. Instead of a hard cut, you get a branded wipe. Even a simple Kick green. Should we do a scene transition? I do like. Okay, let's do a scene transition. Let's just see what it does. But let's just see how that works. Okay. Okay. Well, let's try a scene transition / stinger. You are going to have to instruct me on how to implement the transition in OBS. But let's see some examples before you produce an output. No. All right. Okay. I don't need that open. All right, I'm excited to see what this looks like. 'Cause this could be really cool. You know, I'm not getting my Facebook chats here, guys. If you're watching on Facebook chat, if you're I am getting Facebook chat because IV was on Facebook chat. There's just nobody watching on Facebook. That explains why I'm not getting any of the Facebook chats. You know what we should do is we should also do, when this is done, we should do a be right back screen so I can go get a drink. What's up, Haps? When you coming to visit me, Haps? I don't understand how important it is for the algorithm for you guys to chat. None of these animate. Oh. I don't like that. That's kind of dope. It's too much. Ooh, I really like this with I'm King Ginger. But you know what needs to happen? Instead of saying I'm King Ginger, which one is this one? The double doors? Okay. We need to use an icon. We need to use our I'm King Ginger icon. Where is that though? Where did I save that? Did I save that in? I know it's in ChatGPT somewhere. Maybe it's in my Stream Assets folder. It should be in my Stream Assets folder. There's eyes closed. King Ginger logo art. That's not it. Eyes closed. Is it in Stream Assets? Yep. I think that's it. Is that it? Yes. Okay. So I really like let's see. I really like double doors. But I want the transition. Here's the deal. OBS stingers require a WebM video file with transparency. I can generate the individual frames as pings using code and then encode them into a WebM. Okay. I really like double doors, but I want the transition to show the I'm King Ginger name, but also incorporate this image. Oh, was this a ping? Was that a ping? Because if it's not a ping, that's not going to work. It is transparent. Yes, it is transparent. Okay. I really like double doors, but I want the transition to show the I'm King Ginger name, but also incorporate this image. Like it does now. I'm King Ginger name like it does now, but also incorporate this image. Let's place the image above the I'm King Ginger copy and render out some samples of varying varying, oh, how do you spell varying double door transitions with this setup. Alright. App says Jacob's driving him nuts right now. Well, get on up here, man. Alright, dude, I'm super excited. This is the ability to generate your own scene transitions and your own plugins and doing all this stuff all within Claude. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. This is real. This is some real pro level stuff. When I was doing Apologia, the ability to incorporate transitions and animations and on-screen displays, we were very limited because the tech that you needed to do that was at least $20,000 just to put an on-screen display and stuff. You could do it through wire. Was it telewire? I think it was Wirestream. Was it Wirestream? I'm pretty sure. Yep. Wirecast was a program. That's what it was. Thank you, Google. And so you could do it through Wirecast, but it was so complicated and it didn't look good and it wouldn't work all the time. It just wasn't very fluid. And in order for it to be done the way it needed to be done, you would need a special media encoder that would incorporate your media and transparencies on the media to do it live. And so the fact that you can just have Claude just write all this stuff out for free now is just insane. All right, let's check these out. So do we want the clean slide, hard snap, glow door, split and bounce? All right, if anyone's in the chat, I'm gonna let you guys choose. That one, that looks good. That's way too quick. Glow doors. I like the glow doors. It's still very quick. But I think that's probably the split and bounce. No, I like the glow doors. What do you think, chat? Anyone in the chat watching me at all? I think glow doors is the winner. I'll give it 3 seconds for someone in the chat. 3, 2, 1. Nobody's watching me. So I get to choose. It's going to be glow doors. All right. Nice. I don't know if anybody's watching me on LinkedIn right now. While that's getting set up, I'm gonna check my LinkedIn because I don't know if you get free stream chats on LinkedIn. I doubt anybody's watching me on LinkedIn. I doubt it. No way. Maybe I need to maybe I have to repost it. Why do you go live and then have to repost it? All right. Maybe, see if that helps get some LinkedIn traffic in not that I trust LinkedIn. Oh, somebody's reading a bedtime story, huh? Oh, that's cool, Jeffrey. What bedtime story are you reading though? That's the question. All right. So we're still working on this prompt here. I just need one big kick streamer to find my stream and just raid me. You know, that's what you need to happen when you're doing this stuff. You just have to keep streaming until that day happens. Like you used to, I wonder what other OBS plugins would be beneficial. There's so much stuff you can do now. It's unbelievable. Like you can do whatever you want. The logo isn't loading from the file path in Playwright set content. Let me embed it as a base 64 instead. Re-render with. Oh man, this might look like crap. I might not be able to do it. I love though when you find. I love when you find. When you find when you're trying to do stuff that reach the limitations of the AI's abilities, is it's great. It's one of my favorite things because I just know like next week it's going to be able to do it if it can't do it today. I know it. But I've never had it render. I've never had Claude like render a video. I've never had a video be made live on stream by a computer before ever. So I'm super excited about this. It's showing YUV 420p instead of YUVA 420p. Let me fix that encoding. Still dropping alpha. The issue is first and last frames are fully transparent, so FFmpeg auto detects no alpha needed. Let me check. At least it knows what's wrong. It knows what's wrong faster than you can bug fix. You know, it's just unbelievable. He's mixed RGB and drops to RGB. I need to force all frames to have RGBA. Still profile 0, no alpha. The issue is FFmpeg's 39 auto detects that fully closed frames have opaque alpha everywhere and optimizes that way. Let me force it differently. This is so complicated. The fact that it's able to the fact that it's able to just be able to like look at each individual frame and know that some frames don't have alpha channels, so it's screwing up the whole thing, is insanely impressive. If it were to just export all those pings to me, it probably wouldn't be a problem, but then I have to individually put that into editor and like Premiere, and then we'd have to go and like go through do all that, which you could do, but alpha data is being encoded. Here's your, we're gonna see. I don't think this is gonna work. In OBS, find the scene transitions section in the bottom center. I think that's a dock. Isn't it a dock? Because I don't see a scene transition Oh, here it is. It's a separate tab for me. Okay. And now we're gonna go click the button and select Stinger. There is no button. In the OBS, find the scene transition section. Bottom center. I'm in the scene transition section. Oh, okay, there's a plus button. Oh. Click the plus button, not the... Okay, got it. We're going to call this glow doors. Glow doors. And click OK. In the properties, browse and select Stinger Glow. So I have to download this. Yep. Stream clips, stream assets. Okay, and then in the video file, right, we're going to do video file, browse and select stingerglowdoors.webm. Browse, stream assets, stingerglowdoors.webm. And then, let's see, transition point time. Transition point is 350 transition point is 350 milliseconds. And auto monitoring is going to be off. Okay. Preview transition. Oh my goodness. I think it almost did it, except the font is okay. Okay. So let's see if I can try this out. So we're going to go from main to browser. Oh, did y'all see that, guy? Y'all see that chat? Did y'all see that chat? Did y'all see that chat? Guys, I cannot tell you how happy that makes me, although the font is not entirely accurate. Look at that. You see that chat? And y'all see that chat? Oh my goodness. There's so many people not watching that is being robbed of the joy I have now because of this. Is crazy. That's unbelievable. So, oh my gosh, that's unbelievable. Let's see. Are we even live, visibly live on X? We are visibly live on X. Dude, X does not push live streams at all. Like nobody, like X does not care about live streaming. Okay. Well, I really like that, except the font. Okay. The font did not render out as nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. But I don't think we need the let's see. Let me go back to the browser so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Font did not render out as nothing you can do. This should probably be in quotes. But I don't think we need the I'm King Ginger tag. We can just use the image, make it a little bigger, and that should work. The image, that should make it a little bigger, and that should work instead. So make the transition again, but without the I'm King Ginger copy. So what happens is hey, it looks like people are starting to fill in on YouTube. What's up, guys? I've been using Claude probably only about like a month or so. Not long. Since February 6th. February 6th was when their new model dropped, and I was like, all right, I'm going to try Claude now. And now I pretty much use it exclusively. But thanks for the question, May and Osama. Appreciate it. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Look, we got the 3. Look, the view counter we're doing for Kick is working. We're up to 3 viewers on Kick, possibly all bots. Big chance they're all bots. I don't know, but happy to have you guys on here. I look, you know, as long as I'm not paying for the bots. They're completely on their own, and you know, that's just how it is. So. All right, so but it looks like the viewer counter is working. It just dropped to 2, probably because I offended some bots. I started with Minosama. I started with like just Chat GPT, just playing around with Chat GPT. I got really good at doing image editing, and then I got into Rourke. I used Rourke a lot now as my primary app development thing. And I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. I am not a developer. I'm not a developer at all. And so Nero on X says, you were saying you were going to help Nero 1776 with his Streamlabs setup. I would love to help you with your Streamlabs setup, Nero 1776. If you send me a DM, we can make that happen. So I will get in touch with you on that. Are we done? Oh, we're done. We're done. All right, let's see if this transition works. I should be able to just replace it, and it should automatically. Let's see. No. Okay, I gotta refresh it. I gotta refresh the transition, I think, or delete it. Maybe I'll just delete it. Yes, and then we'll add a new one. Add a stinger. Glow doors. Okay. And then we're going to... Oh, that's why. Okay, so it made it a separate name, and it didn't replace it. Okay. And then we have to make the transition point 350 milliseconds. Monitor, auto monitoring off. It wasn't auto monitoring, was it? It was transition time 350 milliseconds. Auto monitoring, monitor off. Okay. Preview transition. All right. All right. You ready? Ready? You guys ready? You guys ready, chat? You ready for this, chat? This is amazing. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. That is so clean and elegant. You guys understand? I don't think look, if you haven't been like in the broadcast space and doing live streaming before live streaming, like you don't understand how significant that is. The only thing is I wish that image was a little better, but I don't even care. I think it like looks really good. I mean, that is, I mean, holy cow. So wait, did that just not do it, or did I just go too fast? So there to there. Oh no, I did it. I just went too fast. It skipped it. Yeah, man, that is nice. That is nice. Oh man, that makes me so excited. I stinking love it so much. Yeah, OpenAI released 5.4 yesterday. I haven't played with it yet. Should we see if it should we see if it could do? Well, you know the reason you know what we'll do? Here's what we'll do. We'll add a bathroom break scene in Claude using all the format and knowledge of the theme that we have, and we'll add that, and then now that we know we can actually do animated stuff like crazy, we'll add the animated scene, and then we'll see if ChatGPT can do something better with 5.4. That's what we'll do. And so that let's do that. So let's, okay. Perfect. Excuse me. All right, so let's all right. By the way, thanks for everybody watching on Kick. The view counter's up to 3 now. That's a peak number for this stream. So the view counter is either making stuff up or it's working. It seems to be working because it dips down to 2 every now and then too. It says you've got a solid. Look at this. You guys see this? You've got a solid suite now. Starting soon screen, full camera browsing, a Discord call screen, vertical overlay thumbnails, follower counters, live viewer counter, and the glow door stinger. That's a complete streaming package with a cohesive brand look. First of all, do you know how much it costs for, like, if I were to hire somebody to do all this for me, like how much that costs? It's crazy. And the fact that we just did everything in Claude and this entire setup is done, it's unbelievable. Nero says, this is part of what I need help with. Dude, I'm telling you, this is why I'm doing these live streams. Okay. Now we need a bathroom break scene. It can say be right back, or it can be comical. Feel free to use the updated the ping I sent for the transition. Give me, let's do 5 options in theme. Let's make them animated. Give me 5 options in theme. Let's make them animated, and I will select the best one. Some should be humorous. Don't shy away from potty humor, but keep it PG for monetization, of course. Let's see what happens. Dum 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 dum. Man, I just love these scenes transitions. They're so great. They're so great. Oh man, I just love these scene transitions. I don't think people understand like the cost of doing that if you're in a production studio. You know, like people just don't understand. And by the way, just so you guys know, like when it comes to like coding and development and all that sort of stuff, I am not I'm not a developer in that sense. Like I'm not a guy that could just go and write code without AI. I couldn't do any of this. Well, I could do the scene transition, but I would have to animate it in After Effects, and it would take me a few hours to be able to do that scene transition that just happened within seconds. But it could be done. So I surely wouldn't be able to give you 5 different scenes really quick like this. Can I just make this? How do I make this full screen for you? Like it's not. Oh, look at these. Oh, King Ginger on the throne. That is dope. That's funny. The bladder one. I like this bouncing. Oh man, chat, I can't decide. I like the on the throne for the King. I'm King Ginger. but it says currently in a meeting. That doesn't need to happen. So on the throne is great, but I feel like I really like this moving head. Like I think that Yeah, this says human.exe is buffering. That's pretty funny. Currently in a meeting. I don't think it... so let's do on the throne. But with the bouncing head. Okay. Alright. Unbelievable. This is incredible. This is world changing, people. This is world changing. Okay. Holy cow. Let's do the on the throne messaging. Let's do the on the throne messaging with the bladder HP bar, but also incorporate the, let's see, let's do the on the throne messaging, the on the throne copy with the bladder HP bar, but also incorporate the, what is it, logo bounce off screen, the logo bounce off screen in 05, and then the bladder incorporate the bladder HP bar is in 04, and then on the throne messaging in 02. But remove currently in a meeting copy, and look, I'm really bad at typing. Currently in a meeting copy, and the phone icon. With the bladder HP bar 04, but also incorporate the logo bounce off screen in 05. I think that'll be good. Let's have the text say, have the text say, keep the chat hot while I am gone. Do that. The gray text here. Gray subtext. Alright, let's just see what that does. Oh, chat, this is crazy good, man. This is crazy. Look at that transit. Look at that. Oh, that's not gonna get old. I mean, it probably will get old, but I mean, it probably will, but it's pretty great. It's pretty great right now. Coming for, look, I mean, you would have these huge, like, mix boards for camera gear, right? And you have camera 1, camera 2, and then you'd have this whole, like, transition set up in this media on 1, lower third, cut to lower I mean, it's just, like, crazy. And the fact that you could just make something simple and elegant, it's not too gamer, like all the gamer fonts and stuff like that. So when this is done, we're gonna try ChatGPT 4. Let me load that up. Okay, we want to make sure we're using the new model, right? Pro 5.4. Okay. Alright. Alright, so that's loaded up. How's my YouTube stream doing? 3 people on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Alright. Live stream BRB. HTML. Let's try this out. It never renders out. These are JPEGs, so it never renders out the it never renders out the font properly in a JPEG. I don't know why it gives me a ping as an option at all. So let's do a new scene. Be right back. Okay. And then we are going to add a source. And for the source, we're going to do the browser. Be right back. Okay. How does BR create a new... Oh, what? Oh, wait. Add a new browser. Be right back. Background. Okay. And this should be 1920 by 1080. We don't need any of the CSS, do we? Alright, yeah, I don't think we need any of that. We don't need music. We don't need browser to do audio. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. Sure. Refresh scene. And then... Oh. Well, we gotta add the file, don't we? Browse. Live stream, be right back. Alright. Okay. Okay. Check this out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, you can't hear me. You can't hear me when I do that because that would be my I'm going to the bathroom scene. So, what's up, Billboard Guy 43? Hey, Billboard Guy 43. Hey, dude. All right, you got to check out these scene transitions. We just made these in OBS. Look at that. Look how elegant that. Look at that. We didn't make that in OBS. We made that. Well, we incorporated it into OBS, but we brought it. We made it in Claude. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? That is some elegance. And then we made a bathroom scene. I don't know how long you've been in the Kick stream, but we made this bathroom scene. My mic's gonna be muted real quick, but watch this. I mean, Billboard Guy 43, how awesome is that, right? Like, that's amazing. Like, we're getting the stream set up nice, and we're using all AI to do it. It's amazing. It's crazy good. It's crazy good. All right, so I think so here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna get a drink, get some water, and then I'm gonna come back. I don't want to leave you guys without audio during a bathroom break. That would not be good. So let's do. Thought I had a music. No, just got the same one. I thought I did. Maybe it's a wave? Is it a wave? Did it download to the desktop? I thought I had more music options than I do. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. All right, so I'll leave you guys on with some music while I go, but you guys get to experience my on the throne scene real quick. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. Welcome back. All right. So, okay, getting my seat positioned. Not flattering. So welcome back. If anybody is still with me, what's up, chat? And then, so let's see what. Okay, we're gonna do ChatGPT. So I think what we need to do is we'll go to ChatGPT, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this HTML file as a for the bathroom. So we want the stream assets folder, and then we'll do the live stream BRB. All right, so we're gonna add so we're adding the BRB, and then okay, ChatGPT. This is a scene for a bathroom break for my OBS live stream. It is an HTML file and has very specific branding guidelines that I want to keep. Colors, fonts, logo, I want to see if your new model can beat this scene design. Give me your best shot. Provide 5 different versions of this scene for me to choose from. Extra points if it encourages chat engagement while I am away. All right, let's do that. Let's see what happens, chat. All right, man, Osama. Let's go. Let's see what happens. This is 5.4, right? Yeah. Okay, it is 5.4. Oh, I just got a text message from a friend that said he had his baby was born. That's amazing. All right, come on, ChatGPT. Let's go. Let's do something crazy. Nero, are you still in the X chat? Good. Thanks for watching. Whoever's in the chat. Is anybody in the chat? Am I just talking to the wall again? Is there anybody there? I need like a better live stream mix. You know, like that is what I need. I need like a much better live stream mix of non-copyrighted music that doesn't drive you nuts after a while. I guess we could design that in Suno. I don't think I have any credits left in Suno though to design some background music, chill background music for live streams. I like what Osmond Gold does, where he does like the orchestral video game music kind of like in the background. That's pretty great. how does it... I wonder what this code, this HTML code is. You know, we haven't... Let's see. I wonder what this is. I want to check out this HTML code and see sort of how it's an all-encompassing... Let's do the BRB. And then inspect it. Sort of make sure it didn't put any malware. Logo wrap overlay, it seems pretty basic. Head, data, it installed true. Logo wrap. It did upload the logo somewhere. Maybe it did. Maybe it's a base 64, so maybe it's actually maybe. I mean, it's pretty simple, huh? Nothing too complex here. Unless is it pulling some other things? Doesn't seem like it is. Huh. That is so simplistic. Where's it pulling the font from then? Oh. Who's it calling a dummy? This is everything that... This is a lot, man. They did a lot. I still feel like it's calling me a dummy, though. You see that? $1,704, an inline style. Crazy. I notice it says everything's important though. Important. That seems like a lot of wasted bytes and data. It's insane. It's amazing it's able to do all that, man. It's just... I would not have been able to write 1,700 lines of code that fast. It seems like Claude is faster though. But I guess we kind of let Claude do what it wanted to do. It didn't have to pull from a specific HTML file. This is awesome. It's great to see you guys chat. Great to see all you in the chat. Nero, if you're watching, you got any questions for your own live stream setup, feel free to throw them at me, man. While we're waiting for our employee online to do all the work. I mean, the fact that I can just look at that code and it knows exactly what is made. And now it can give me its own versions. Claude versus ChatGPT in live stream design. First it's ever been done, I think. I would hope. Chat Coliseum. What is a Chat Coliseum? Hey, chat. What is a Chat Coliseum? So the goal is that ChatGPT has is to create a be right back scene. So when I go to the bathroom or take a break from stream, that it's capable of keeping the scene itself is capable of keeping the chat engaged, so it doesn't just like people just leave. So that's the goal. This is something I'm excited to see. Super pumped about this. Nero says he has a question. Why is your chat not coming up on display? Yeah, Jeffrey, I think trivia would be good. Oh, it did come. Well, it's up on this one, but it's not. Why is the chat not up on the browser screen? Let's see. Restream chat. Is that a different I thought I put a different chat in here. There's a bunch. There's two. Huh. Well, let's fix a chat for the browser. Yeah, let's fix. Why is the chat not showing up? Delete this. Yes. And then I think we can actually just go to main and we can copy the chat that's working. Okay, let's just copy the chat that's working, go to browser, paste it, and then we could just go, no, don't scale it. We'll crop it down. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Now we got a chat, but it looks like it's a little off. I hate that. A little off the border. Getting it right. Getting it right. That's better. It's still a little off. There, that's better. We'll keep that for now. All right, I see your questions, Nero. I'll get them in 1 second. Well, we're still waiting for Pro. So the first thing is I have like 5 questions. First term related. How do I get my chat to display in the notifications window on the Streamlabs dashboard? I actually don't use Streamlabs. I use OBS exclusively. I think Streamlabs is basically OBS, but it's like a, I don't want to say if it's a spyware version because I don't think it's a spyware version, but it's like there's all these paid other things that you can do with Streamlabs, which is nice features, I guess. But the point of using Claude to design all our features is we don't have to use Streamlabs. We can just do it all in OBS for free. How do I get my chat to display in the notifications window in Streamlabs? So what I'm doing for chat is I'm using Restream to go to Kick and YouTube and X and all the other places. And I'm going and I'm copying Restream has a chat app that gives you a link, and then you use that link and you create a browser, and then you paste that link as your browser in OBS. And then so that my chat right now is this browser window. So if you go here, like if I just move it, I'm just like I'm moving the chat window. So now the chat window is over here. And then if I can move it back, but this is just a browser window that I'm sharing to everybody. So it's simple, and on that sense it's simple. So now it's back to where it is. So that is how I get my chat to show up, and then this shows up for all the platforms where people are chatting. and so that comes up there. So that's how that comes up there. And then I could just you know, and then I just copied this browser. So for example, here, the chat's right here, and it keeps the chat message up for about 3 minutes, which isn't great. I was trying to figure out how to keep it up permanently. I think there might be an option for that, but I like to have it disappear because sometimes you get bots and stuff, and you just don't want them up on screen the whole time. It doesn't make any sense. So until my chat gets way more active, it's stuck there. So that's question 1. 2, how do I select a specific chat comment to highlight on the screen? I have not figured that out. Let's ask Claude that. That's a great question for Claude. I think there's some third-party software that you have to do that with, but Claude might be able to do that for free for us, so we don't have to pay through third-party software. So let's ask Claude. Claude will know the answer to that. This thing is still thinking, man. It's still doing its thing. So, but let's ask Claude that question about this. That's a great thing to ask Claude. Okay. Well, because I haven't been able to figure that out without paying for a plugin, and my goal is to build a complete free OBS setup that doesn't require plugins. So let's do this. Okay, Claude. I stream to X, YouTube, Kick, and yeah, let's just do X, YouTube, and Kick for now. I want to be able to highlight and feature specific chat messages that I select on the screen during a live stream. I basically want to choose a single chat message and have it highlighted in its own separate location on the window. On the stream. I don't know what I need to do this. I do not want to use a third-party plugin. I would like to design my own. So not sure if that is a mixture of custom OBS plugins or HTML files, but let me know what the best way to go about this is. Keeping the chats in theme with my broadcast and not using any third-party services. This should be a good start. I hope you're with me, Nero. Oh, I was gonna say StreamYard does this. Let's make this font bigger for the chat. It's a great feature. Let me think of the architecture for you. The core challenge is you need to select a chat message during a live stream and have it appear as a styled overlay on screen. Since you're streaming on 3 platforms simultaneously, the chat boxes are different, X, YouTube, Kick, so a platform-specific API approach would be complex. Here's a simplest self-hosted approach that keeps you in full control. A styled HTML overlay, browser source, and OBS that displays whatever message you feed it. A local control method. The cleanest way to connect them without third-party services is a local HTML file that reads from a local text file, or better, a single HTML page that acts as a controller in the display using Broadcast Channel, a browser API that lets two tabs on the same origin talk to each other. But since OBS browser sources run in isolated context, the most reliable zero-dependency approach is option A. You have a local .text file on your computer. The OBS browser source HTML reads that file every few seconds. You paste a chat message into the text file or use a tiny local HTML control panel that writes it. Problem: OBS browser sources can't read files via fetch due to security restrictions. Option B, local web server, not reliable. A tiny local web server, no, it runs on your machine. It serves two pages, a control panel you open in your browser, and an overlay browser source. You type a message in the control panel, hit feature, and it instantly appears on the overlay. Both features communicate via the server in real time. OBS has a built-in WebSocket server. An HTML control panel connects it to and updates the browser source URL parameters. My recommendation is option B, a single self-contained HTML file that runs a tiny server. I can build a Node.js script since you're already comfortable with that stack from your other work. You can Node run server.js, a control panel at localhost 3000. When you type or paste the username and message, pick a platform and hit feature. An overlay that lets you add as a source. Do I want you to build this? I want to build it. I got about 30 minutes before I have to leave though, chat. Should we do it? Let's just do it. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how our bathroom break is coming. It's not able to give me 5 different versions. Looks like it looks like it's really failing. It's failing over and over and over again to give me a simple of those 5 different versions. See, now we're getting into having to use Node.js and stuff on here, and this is like this is my weakness. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, I've reached my limit. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, I've never had this happen before. Oh, man. Oh, guys. I've never had this happen before. How embarrassing. Oh, man. Well, I think it finished it. It did finish. It did finish it. So I'm downloading it while it's free. Stream. I need to be a big streamer so I can afford AI. That's really what this is telling me. It's not that I've reached the limit. It's that I'm poor. AI does as much as you want as long as you have the money for the usage. But man, I've never ran out before. That was the first time. But it looks like it's gonna reset at 8 o'clock tonight. So maybe I'll come back at 8. Let's see. We'll just call this stream server. And then I'm gonna unzip these files. And so now what we're gonna do? Well, first off, let's see if ChatGPT's been 5 HTML files, source details, including the on the throne tone. Go to next. I'm running 5 side-by-side variants. 5 HTML scenes are built. It's still struggling on this. It's still not able to give me 5 preview versions of it. That's the thing that tripped it up. Well, I think we know the answer to ChatGPT. Not being able to do this. So sorry, Manosama. ChatGPT failed that test. Let's add these files. And then can you give me instructions on how to set up this chat system for OBS? Maybe it can at least tell me what to do. What Claude was going to give me instructions to do. You know? He said, did I land the gig with McDonald's? Dude, I wish I got that gig. They never even messaged me, man. You know what? McDonald's is gonna look for people for that gig. He's talking about a gig. It was for a chief content creator. Was it chief content creator representative for McDonald's that would basically report to the director of marketing on influencers and using influencers and stuff at McDonald's, which is crazy they don't already have that. It's 2026. And so I put my name in the hat on their act. They never got back with me. But you know what they're gonna look? They're gonna look for somebody with like very high level, boring executive experience to do that gig. They're gonna look for very high level, boring executive level guys in suits and ties to do a creator outreach. Oh no, there's a bot. See? There's another bot in my kick. And then it's gonna be on stream for a while. Ah. I hate that. I can block him. But if I block him, the problem is if I block him, I don't. Oh no, did I? No, I put billboard guy on timeout by accident. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, billboard guy. I wanted to ban this bot. Okay, he's banned. But the problem is the chat still shows up. His chat fake message still shows up. I hate that. I want to remove it. I can't mute. I muted him. Does that... It still doesn't go away. Maybe... see, that's a problem. Man, this ChatGPT 5.4 Pro is slow, man. It is slow. I don't like it. I don't like how slow this is. Refresh the chat box. Yeah, I probably can't do that. Alright, it's gone. Hey, billboard guy, I hope you're still not, you're still not timed out. He's probably not even watching anymore. What is taking so long just to provide step-by-step instructions? Oh my goodness. It's taking a really long time just to provide instructions. I'm getting my terminal set up. Gotta get my folder name. CD stream server. And then it says run node featured. Let's see if this works. Run. Let me see if I can share my terminal with you guys. Right click, add window capture, terminal, Windows terminal. It is correct. I think for security reasons, it's not letting me share that screen though. Which is probably good. Add window capture, terminal, capture method. Ah, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now it says run mode. Oh, I don't need to copy the run. All right. Well, that worked. Okay, we did that. And now in Windows, we did that. Here, let me move this kind of out of the way so you guys can kind of see. All right. Okay, now in OBS, go to the scene where you want the featured chat to appear and add a browser source. Okay, we'll make that in main. Right click. Add. Set the new URL to localhost 3000 overlay. Add browser. Chat highlight. Overlay. Set width to 800 by 200. Done. Uncheck shutdown source when not visible. And then CSS to this, and then uncheck shutdown source when not visible. Click OK. Okay. So we want it maybe right here. All right. I think that was it. Open the control panel in a normal browser open. So I gotta run this local host. I need a new terminal. Oh, I gotta probably be in the... Server. Stream server. No. What am I missing? In a normal browser. I was trying to do that from terminal. Well. Ooh, look at this, chat. All right. So, hey, Nero says gotta bounce. Nero 1776, and he says gotta bounce. Your stream has been informational. Thank you. And this was well, it was on X. Okay, let's feature on stream. Let's see what happens. Oh, it worked! Oh my gosh, Nero, you left too soon, man. It worked. Ah, I feel so powerful now. Oh my gosh. Can we get some emojis in the chat? Can we get some emojis in the chat? It worked. That's crazy to me. Oh, it's so incredible. You don't need StreamYard anymore. I can just copy and paste whatever chat I want. Oh, man. I can clear it. I can bring it back. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's amazing. So that's what it looks like with let's see, that's what it looks like with X. Well, let's see if it's on YouTube. If it was a YouTube comment, and then if it's a Kick comment, and then we can clear it. Oh, that's crazy. I made that. Oh man, I got the absolute dopest streaming setup right now. I'm so excited about this setup. This setup is crazy good. This is the most amazing, incredible. Oh my goodness. So, wow. Anyway. All right. So I gotta go. Actually, I have to run. But I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Nero, for that great tip. And if you want, I'll help you out later on. But I gotta go. You guys have a great day.